There we go. We're live.
Oh, shit.
Yep. We're live. We're for real live.
That was quick.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Yeah, about that. We didn't do ads today. And hold on. I think I'm going to clip out for a second because I think this thing's doing this thing again where for some reason we can't hear the...
Yeah.
Check.
Yeah.
Oh, but now...
Ah.
Oh, fantastic. No, I think I'm back. Okay, there we go. We're live. Yeah.
All right.
So it's a shit show today. I don't know what's going wrong with everything again. But I'm getting ready for another new setup. We're tweaking some shit, so I have a feeling it's something to do with that. That's what I'm gonna guess. But yeah, let me get this little thing here running that I forgot to do beforehand, which is why it didn't do it automatically. There we go. Now some of it should work.
You need like a warm-up podcast, like an opening band.
I need a fucking producer is what I need, buddy. Cheers,
shit.
man.
Yeah. What you got there?
I have the Golden Road Brewing Mango Cart Mango Wheat Ale, and it is delicious. It's a light beer, and it doesn't taste like beer.
That sounds phenomenal.
It's really great on hot days when you're mowing the lawn or when family members have strokes.
Yes.
Yeah, big deal.
That is it's a very niche market, but I don't know.
For lawnmowers and stroke family victims.
I don't know how that ad would look, but
they'd have two commercials.
It's just like a family like crying because somebody had a stroke, and then there's just like the one nephew who's just like,
it seems like a great time for a mango cart.
Well,
what else are you gonna do?
Trying to pour it down the throat of the. This will help. Trust me.
I hope you guys don't think I'm being insensitive to people who've had strokes. My dad had an aneurysm last night actually, and had a stroke this morning. So it's been a weird day for us, but we're doing the podcast. The show must go on.
In that theme, I had about 47 strokes this morning.
All within 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
I'm sorry, I was going way overboard. At least 2.5. At least 2.5. Yeah, to all the viewers, thanks for joining us tonight. Things have been slowing down because it's summer and we got other shit going on. Doing a lot of music and a bunch of other shit, but also other things as well. So we were only doing about one a week right now. So thanks, guys, for tuning in. We haven't quit. We haven't stopped or anything. It got weird there for a couple weeks because people had forgot. I'm not going to name names, but one of them might be watching tonight, fucker. One of them forgot.
Oh, for that they're on the podcast?
Yeah.
How much weed do they smoke?
Enough.
Yeah.
Another guy forgot, and then he tried to call me yesterday, and he's like, yeah, so I think we were supposed to do a podcast, and like both of us kind of forgot what day it was going to be, and I was like, nope.
Only one of us.
and he's like, oh, so... And this is what it was like, long, awkward pauses. I was like, yeah, dude, listen, I sent you an email and it had like the date, time, details, everything, address, everything, right? Questions, concerns, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, oh, yeah, I'm kind of like a guy who needs like a reminder like the day of. And I was like, Yeah, but that's not my responsibility.
Yeah. If only there was a device that fit in the palm of your hand that could do
I told
that.
him, I was like, it is not my responsibility to tell you what you got going on each day. Like, you got to figure that out on your own. And then one or two other people genuinely had to cancel because they had some shit come up.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we impromptu. What's the opposite of impromptu? Or what? Yeah, impromptu. We adjusted the schedule and ended up going down to like one a week last month.
Yeah.
And now this month it's almost planned that way. I might bring in, this month is planned that way. And then August is almost planned that way. I only have one scheduled for each week on purpose. Because I think I'm going to start doing things a little different. Like I'm going to start scheduling new people on Tuesdays. And then if one of you guys wants to pop on, bring you guys on like the OGs on the Thursdays.
Yeah, yeah.
Kind of what I'm thinking about doing.
Yeah, I feel like, well, I mean, it's kind of hit or miss when I can watch them, but I feel like I haven't seen a lot of them lately. I hopped on the one when you had Bud.
I love that guy.
Yeah,
he's great.
So one thing that was kind of funny, this whole time up until he was on your podcast, I thought that his name on Facebook was like Bud is something light. Like I thought it was like a play on like Bud Light. Like,
until you've seen
until I saw it on the thing.
Because on Instagram it does the lowercase L, right?
Yeah. Like so I was like, yeah, like then when I saw it, I was like, oh, like his actual this is his name, and it's not Bud Light, it's Bud Lyle or whatever it was. I apologize, but I don't remember.
No, that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's so funny, dude.
But yeah, dude, I was just like, I felt that was definitely one of those like aha stupid moments where I was like, man, this whole time I was just like, oh, Bud Light, that's kind of a cool little social media name.
Well, to make you feel better, you're the only person I know that knew Eric Kai's last name was Kais until the podcast happened. And I cannot tell you how many people texted me and they were like, I had no idea that's how you said his name. I remember this from like 10 years ago. We had that conversation. You're the only one. Everyone else still thought it was Keys. But you still brought up back in the day, I think it's actually Kai's. I distinctly remember at rehearsal, you're like, I'm pretty sure it's Kai's.
I forgot then because when he joined up with DE, I kept calling him Keys, and he's like, it's Kai's. And I was like, that's gonna be too hard for me to change.
we were probably drinking when you brought it up,
probably.
But like I distinctly remember you like, you guys, I think it's actually Kai's. Like I think I remember him, and this is what you said. I'm quoting you.
Remember that?
I'm quoting you. You're like, I think I remember him saying something like, because I just seen him at a show the other day. I'm pretty sure his last name is Kai's, and I think what we responded to was like, fuck that guy. His last name is Keys.
Keys, motherfucker. Well, that's kind of what I said when he corrected me like a year or two ago. I was like, nah, like I'm not gonna be able to change.
Oh, he is
that.
watching.
There he is. But yeah, dude, I was like, I'm not gonna be able to change that. And I have changed it. I do call him Kai's, right?
Yeah,
now I got fucked up again. Yeah. But it's still it takes actual effort. So Eric, anytime I actually
calling him Eric.
Anytime I actually say your last name correctly, just know that I put effort into that.
Yeah, you fucking be thankful.
Like my brain is like keys, and then I have to like make my mouth go cars.
Yeah, you got to be grateful that people actually care enough about you to pronounce your name correctly.
That was perfect timing of him hopping in.
I know, right? Like out of all the odds of like,
dude, good thing you didn't hop in like 20 seconds earlier when we were talking about how much we fucking loathe you.
Just such a.
I mean, love. I pronounced it wrong, much like your last name.
We gotta. So to continue our theme of making shit up about people, since Eyes is in on the joke or Kai's is in on the joke, we gotta find something to make up about him. So JP is a Satan worshiping chronic masturbator. We've got that one going.
Only half of that is false, though.
So by the way, we'll leave it up to you guys to decide which half is false. That is that comment I sent to you. That's somebody from his town that found out about that podcast.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So they're disappointed?
Yeah, they're like, you're such a disappointment because he's on the city council. And do you remember I was like, one of two things is happening in this podcast. We're either getting you elected to governor or we're getting you kicked off the city council. I'm laughing so hard. I'm spitting.
He had a little...
I'm sorry. I'm just laughing.
That's what happened to me after my 47 strokes this morning.
I thought it was 45.
Was it 45? Well, now I'm just a fucking liar.
I think it was 47. No,
it was probably really only like 20. It's been a long time.
Oh, fuck.
Just enough strokes to get it hard, and it was time to blow.
Yeah, so we got to make something up about Eric.
Sorry, Mom.
That's the question. Is like we got to make something up about Eric. Because you guys can just talk genuine shit about me, right? Mm-hmm. Like when you guys go on other podcasts, just talk as much shit about me as you want. There's plenty of legit, real stuff out there. It's already started happening. I love it. It's great. But you guys are all like pretty cool guys, you know. So we got to make shit up about you guys, and you can't make it up about yourself.
No. Yeah,
it's like a nickname.
We'll have to come up with something for yeah. Call me T-Bone.
Remember Alex when he nicknamed himself Bames, and we all found out he made up that nickname, and it immediately died overnight. I was at the rehearsal space when he finally told us where that nickname came from, and immediately I was like, "Dude, I'm never calling you that again." And it just pretty much died overnight. He became Alex overnight. Yeah, we got to make up something about Eric. He said, "Please don't." Fun fact about Eric: he used to kill small animals when he was a child.
Oh yeah, when he suffocated gophers with his butthole.
Yep.
Yeah. But then eventually the gophers just fell back out.
But it wasn't for sexual pleasure.
And eventually the gophers just fell back out, so he had to slowly move up on the size. Yeah. Last I heard, it was an armadillo.
He had a doctor's appointment. They had to remove a raccoon. It was a baby raccoon, but it was still very violent.
It was still... The weird thing is it didn't have rabies before it went in, but it had rabies when it came back out.
And somehow he got HPV. So that's what it is. So the rumor is Eric Kais gave a raccoon rabies and then caught HPV from the same raccoon.
Sorry, Eric.
The human papillomavirus, just so we're all clear. The human papillomavirus. It's a true story, by the way.
100%. Absolutely
This
true.
is not being made up on the fly.
No, absolutely not. I saw it written on the restroom stall at a rest stop off I-94.
It's where we have the documents on each other. Once it's known, we write it on this stall, and it becomes local lore.
Best glory hole in all of northern Minnesota, by the way, too.
We're not in northern Minnesota.
No, but where that is over,
off 94.
Off 94.
Oh, way up there off old 94.
Yeah. It's a great one. There's something about the way that the beard tickles through the glory hole. I don't know where they find women with such glorious beards, but
oh my god. So
wait a minute.
All right, so that ends that segment. So you got a gig tomorrow.
Yeah, with GraveZig, gig with Zig.
I'm very excited that you're back at it and doing things.
It's funny because like I never would have thought that I never ever thought I would do like a cover band or tribute band or anything like that. I mean, you remember like back in the day, like, I mean, I hate to say it, I think everybody does this when they're younger and in bands, but like we used to make fun of the guys. Like we were like, I never want to be that old guy who gives up on his dreams. And then
I still make fun of Gensmer to his face about it.
And like there would always be the dudes at City Sound that would come like when we were like waking up Saturday morning super hungover from a Friday night partying at City Sound practice space. Then there'd be like those dudes who are the age that